Hi friends, today in science, we're going to go over natural disasters. Excuse my finger. I was cutting an avocado yesterday and my mom used to do it when I was younger, but she would hold the fruit or vegetable in her hand and she would cut like that. And I thought, I can do it. I cannot do it. I will use a cutting board next time, but I sliced a piece of my finger. It was really scary. I bled a lot. I called my mom. I'm 27 years old, okay? I called my mom and I was like, Mom, do I need to go to the hospital? And she's like, be more dangerous. Anyways, this is not about me, but if you were wondering what this was, this is the only way I could get it to stay together so that I would stop the bleeding. Anyways, today we're going to go over natural disasters. Let's get started. Alrighty, so here's our book. So it's called Natural Disasters, and the person who wrote it is
by Travis Schaefer.
He wrote the book. These are his ideas. The next person took care of the pictures.
Illustrated by Whitney Senish.
So this could be that she either hand drew these pictures, maybe she used a computer program to create them, but she did the pictures. Alrighty guys, let's get started. I just had my coffee. So, natural disasters. Ooh. This first picture is an earthquake, and I have all those tabs open, if you can see them, of different types, so we can check them out in a little bit. This is an avalanche. They say that a lot in the movies. This is a volcano, wildfires, a tsunami, a flood, a hurricane, and a tornado. Hopefully I got those two correct. I'm not sure. So this first one is an earthquake. So we're gonna watch something really small. I just kind of want to show you a visual of what that might look like.
The ground starts to quiver.
Check it out, guys.
Rattle. Soon walls shift and everything begins to collapse. Telltale signs of what could be a devastating earthquake. We've seen the destruction they unleash. Some of us may have even lived through one, and we know it can be deadly. But where does this mountain-moving force come from? Well, we may think we're...
Now, this happens when the ground shakes, guys. Okay, the ground is shaking, and sometimes the plate tectonics move, causing the earth to split, which, like from the beginning, guys, it makes everything break, things move. It's so
walls shift and
scary,
everything
isn't it?
begins.
Now, I'm fortunate to never have lived that. I'm very superstitious, knocking on wood. So that's an earthquake, a little visual. So let's go to the next page. Now, these I've definitely never experienced, but this is an avalanche, okay? Here's what I found on avalanches.
With terrifying speed, an avalanche can rumble down a mountain slope, burying everything in its path under a lethal blanket of snow. Each year, about 150 people in Europe and North America die from avalanches. Large ones can wipe out forests and erase mountain villages. Avalanches come in many forms. Some, called slough, consist of sliding loose snow. Others, called slab avalanches, occur when large sections of the snowpack crack off and crash down the slope.
That is our visual on avalanches. It's pretty scary, isn't it? Oh gosh. Okay, so there's an avalanche. Our next one is a volcano. Let me show you a visual of a volcano. Look, this one looks so scary to me.
Heart of the earth, they burn. Endless cauldrons fueled by an ancient wrath, bubbling and boiling thousands of miles beneath the surface, and just waiting to burst through.
Oh my gosh, guys. How scary, isn't it?
Volcanoes are scattered across the planet. About 1,500 active volcanoes can be found across the world, though countless others are on the ocean floor. Most volcanoes, whether on land or underwater, are located where tectonic plates meet. In fact, the Ring of Fire, a path that traces the boundaries
The
between
ring
several
of
tectonic plates around the
fire!
Pacific Ocean
Finding Nemo.
contains about 75% of the planet's volcanoes. There are
Alrighty, guys. So hopefully we got a good visual of what volcanoes look like. Our next one, we have a wildfire. Now, we learned a lot about wildfires last year because they happen so frequently in California. But let's give you a video visual of what that'll look like.
On average, wildfires burn up to 5 million acres of land in the United States each year. While they can start naturally, wildfires are often caused by humans with devastating consequences. Wildfires are large, uncontrolled infernos that burn and quickly spread through wild landscapes.
Alrighty, so that is what a wildfire may look like. Again, it's usually caused by people. And since tree burns so quickly, it kind of wipes out that whole area, which is very sad because we need trees to breathe. And also lots of animals live in those forests, in those areas, right? Our next one is a tsunami. This one, to be honest, has frightened me for a very long time because I lived in Brownsville and my family and I would go to South Padre Island a lot. And in order to get to the island, you need to cross the Causeway Bridge. I think it's called the Queen Isabella. So you cross this bridge, and I always was so scared that one day a giant wave would go and obliterate us. And I was not a very good swimmer at the time, nor am I now, but that always scared me. So let me show you a little sneak peek of what that could do. Let's see here.
A tragic scene. Entire cities
This one
flooded.
shows a good visual.
Entire towns
There you see
inundated.
the wave.
An unending stream of
Look
floating
at
debris.
that.
Buildings, cars, people swept away in an unstoppable wave. It's a brutal reminder. Tsunamis are dangerous and unpredictable. But what causes these giant waves and what can be done to minimize
Isn't
their
that
impact?
so scary? So again, guys, it's a
Tsunamis can strike
giant
with little
wave.
warning because they're usually triggered.
Okay. Let's go to the next one. This one is a flood. Now, I think most of us have witnessed a flood or two because they usually come before hurricanes or storms, right? And that's when the water rises very, very rapidly. So look, check this one. This one, perfect example, Hurricane Harvey, right? In Houston.
Over the
Houston
past
took it
100
really
years,
hard.
no other natural disaster in the U.S. has caused more death and destruction than floods.
Look at that, guys.
They can happen any place,
That looks
any
like a
day,
house.
any time. And they will likely only get worse.
Why?
As people
Because of
cluster around
climate
coastal
change.
regions and floodplains, our growing population will confront the awesome power of water. For thousands of years, farmers have depended on seasonal floods.
All right, sorry, we're not going to watch
The
all
waters
these.
irrigated their
But
crops.
let's continue. We have two more. Next one is a hurricane, I think. A hurricane. The word is?
Hurricane.
She says it's so sophisticated. Hurricane.
Cyclone, typhoon, hurricane. All of these names are used around the world to describe the most powerful storm known to man. Hurricanes are unpredictable.
We did see Hurricane Harvey right in Houston. We monitored it. We actually got a lot of rain here too, didn't we? Very, very scary because it can bring many other things like very intense winds. It can bring hail. It can bring a lot of water, causing the previous one, floods, both natural disasters. And our last one is a tornado, and this is what it'll look like.
Big, funnel-shaped clouds that can rip through a community and leave a wake of destruction. They can form in seconds, change direction in a heartbeat, and their devastation can last a lifetime. Exactly how and why tornadoes occur is still a bit of a mystery, but an indication that one is forming is a wall cloud. Fast-moving winds roll air below into a porous.
Okay, so that's a visual of our tornado, which is really, really fast wind going like this. And if you saw in the beginning of the video, check out how it wipes it out. So you can see
Tornadoes. Big, funnel-shaped clouds that can rip through a community.
So check it. These are all houses, guys. This looks like a cul-de-sac, and these are all houses. Where are they, right? These tornadoes have so much wind that it brings the houses up. It's nuts, isn't it?
And leave a wake of destruction. They can form in seconds, change direction in a heartbeat, and their devastation
All right. Okay, so that was our book, Natural Disasters. The end. So some of the natural disasters we talked about were, again, the word natural and disaster, earthquake, an avalanche, a volcano, a wildfire, a tsunami, a flood, a hurricane, and a tornado. So if you guys have any questions, if you like the video, if you prefer that I put more sounds and videos, let me know. I hope you guys have a really, really amazing day.